Let me tell you quickly about ASJ, because most people just go by their name. They know nothing other than their name. However, they live a million different identities, and they do that unconsciously. However, I have found a trick. You can pull yourself in and out of moments, in and out of states, if you start to identify yourself in different ways. And the best way to do that is to label the identities. We're given a name at birth. That's what we're known by, and that's how we know ourselves by. However, there are so many different versions of ourselves that show up in many different ways. And what I mean by that is even when you're a child, you're a different person at home than you are at school. For me in childhood, that was very much so the case because I was hiding my home life from my school life and then my sports life. There were all these different versions. So it just came to my frontal cortex before most other children. But later in life, when I started parsing my life out, and I call it duality, when my life was so different in so many different areas of my life because I was a different person at home, I was a drug addict here, I was trying to be a good student here, and then when I got pulled over by the police, I acted a certain way, but when I was hanging out in the hood, I had to act a certain way, I had to act tougher. I started realizing there's different identities. Now, the thing about this is when you have that many different identities that are conflicting with each other, that's when a lot of pain comes with life. You don't really know what version of yourself is the real self. So in order to claim your identity back, because that's what coming from rock bottom is, it's claiming your identity back. It's saying, that's not the version of myself that I want. I'm done with it. I'm gonna become the next version of myself. But you gotta start to label those identities.